Good afternoon, it's Ross Waugh here from infomanage.com, and today is Friday the 22nd of March 2019, and we're recording this vlog basically a week after the horrendous terrorist event in Christchurch, which is not too far from here. And so we've all been impacted. We've been taking our time to support the Muslim community here in New Zealand, and just people. It's a small community. People know people that have passed, and it's been a tough time. And like you, perhaps I've been wondering, how is it that in my job in infrastructure management, can I make a difference in these sorts of scenarios? And reaching out to people and showing them decency and love and kindness and care are all parts of that. But in our jobs as infrastructure managers, how can we make a difference? And coincidentally, last Sunday, a couple of days after the terrorist atrocity, I was watching a video on my YouTube feed about the Emperor Vespasian, and it just popped up. I thought, oh, that looks interesting, I'll have a look at it. He was a man that had worked all across the Roman Empire as a soldier, as a tax collector, as an administrator in Rome. He'd been a governor and a proconsul at times as well, and so he understood how the system worked from one end to the other. And in AD 69, they had what is called the Year of Four Emperors. Nero died, the Rome was burnt, there was a civil war for the first time in nearly 100 years, and emperors came and went and armies came and went through Rome. And it was a time of chaos and wrecking and destruction. And at the end of that, Vespasian came in. Because he knew the system from one end to the other, he did a few things. He secured the food supply so that he could make sure that he knew that Rome was going to be safely fed. After he was appointed as emperor, he got there, he rebuilt the aqueducts, got the public services working, using his own money. And then a little bit later, he also built what we now know as the Colosseum, the Flavian Amphitheatre. So he built big public projects as well. And it struck me when I was listening to that video and watching it that the key to prosperous and good society, as we know as infrastructure managers, is good infrastructure, is delivering great services to communities, water, wastewater services, good roads, good community assets and things like that. And so he did that, and it's a great example, and perhaps our best response to upheaval and to terrorist events and other things like that, to civil wars, is to make sure that we do our jobs exceptionally well. Providing good infrastructure to your communities is one of the biggest things that will predict and prosperity and peace. People will invest, people will have the confidence that things are coming right rather than societies breaking down. And so if you take one thought away from today's vlog, is please do your jobs well. Please invest all of your energy and your time and your skills into making sure that your communities have great infrastructure that's well managed, because that at the end of the day is one of the underpinning parts of civilised society and future prosperity. Thanks very much for watching. Wish you the very best over the next week, and we'll see you at the next video.